Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Justin Ford here, coming to you on this awesome day. Just super excited to be able to share this information. As you guys know from our previous video, I said that this video was going to be the announcement of who we are partnering with at EXP and why we are partnering with them at EXP. As many of you know, if you saw the first video, I have been really just pondering and praying on this for about a year. And the two people that I'm getting ready to introduce you to are the only two people that I would partner with and align myself with. Nothing against anybody else in this awesome business or company. But when partnering with someone in an opportunity like this, it's very important who you align yourself with. And I'm going to share with you here in just a few moments why I've aligned myself with these two incredible people, and they're going to share with you why they've aligned themselves not only with this company but also, working with myself. I'm super excited, and really when looking at this opportunity, and maybe you've considered EXP in the past, maybe EXP you've never seen it before and you're considering it for the first time. I really want to go in detail why we're working together, right? That the people that I'm getting ready to bring on here. And so I'm super excited to bring them on. One of them, and I'm going to have him share his story, has been in the business for a little over 3.5 years. And he was actually the first person to introduce me to EXP. And I'll be honest, guys, where he is with this opportunity, I wish I would have said yes back then. I just wasn't ready for it. And guys, timing is everything. Timing is everything as to why, people people join when they join and when they decide to get involved. And here I am, 3.5, 4 years later since I heard about it. And I'm going to share more in detail why, I'm coming alongside of them. And the other one, I've known her for a long time. She's an expert within this industry, 20 plus years in the business. She's located right here in the Detroit area. And I'm super excited to partner with these guys. And so I'm going to go ahead and bring them on. You should be hopping on here in just a few moments. All right. AJ, are you there?
Yeah, what's happening? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Cool, man. Good to see you.
Awesome. Hey, Monique.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
So I was just sharing with everybody before I brought you guys on this video is the second video from the first one my wife and I, actually put together and shared, really, talking about why we have decided to move over to EXP. And this video was really to share, who we're aligning ourselves with and why. And so I really wanted to just introduce you guys, but also have you guys share a little bit about your background within the industry and why you chose EXP and really, why we're aligning ourselves together. So I'll give both of you guys a brief introduction and then hand it over to you guys. This is AJ Maida. AJ has been in the business for about 7 years. I'm going to have him share about that. And as I just mentioned before I brought you guys out of the waiting room, AJ, you were the first one to introduce EXP to me, about 3.5, 4 years ago. And I just wasn't ready. I had just started my own brokerage at the time. And, I just, I had some years to put in underneath my belt before I could get to this point. And as I was sharing with everybody, timing is everything. And, I believe God's timing is perfect. And I believe that time is now. AJ, I'm going to have you share a little bit about, in just a few seconds here, why you got into EXP, the success you've had in EXP, and really your vision of where we're going together. And then I'll also introduce Miss Monique Carter. So go ahead, AJ.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So I got into real estate back at the end of 2012 and started off my career at Keller Williams. Absolutely loved my time there. I was in a leadership position. If you're watching this and you're a Keller Williams agent, I was on ALC for 2 years, took bold, I think it was 5 or 6 times, coached for them for about a year, and started from scratch and grew a team in a matter of a couple of years, selling around 85 transactions. And I actually always said that if I ever left Keller Williams, it'd be to start my own brokerage, never joining another real estate company. And EXP made me a liar for sure, because when I saw the opportunity, it had a solution to what I was looking for. the reason I got into real estate was to create freedom. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted time freedom. I wanted location freedom eventually. And I thought I could have that inside of real estate as an agent. But what I quickly discovered was that the more money I made, the more hours I worked. And there was no way to stop really trading those hours for dollars. And what I discovered was that if you truly want that type of freedom in life, you have to have multiple streams of income. You have to generate residual income. You have to be making money while you sleep. And that's what EXP had to offer. So when I saw the video, I made a switch within a matter of weeks. And at the time, EXP was super small, only about 2,400 agents. It was really just kind of taking a leap of faith. But now with the company over 36,000 agents, we're really just hitting our stride. And I think it's the best time to join right now because EXP, we've worked out all the kinks. We're publicly traded on the NASDAQ. We're just now really starting to go international, opening 5 countries this year alone. So it's really an exciting time to be here and just for myself, have seen massive growth personally, massive growth in my business. Do you want me to touch on that a little bit, Justin?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when I came to EXP, my goal was to just keep selling as much real estate as I always did. And I did that. But what I also wanted to do was kind of work part-time on building my residual income, building my wealth. So I set a goal to build a team at EXP, what I call a revenue share organization. And I had a 5-year goal. And if you don't know much about our platform yet, then definitely reach out to Justin or Monique, and they can walk you through this, share some really great videos, very similar to the first video that I watched about EXP to give you a better understanding of all this. But my goal through our revenue share system was to just basically enroll or sponsor 25 agents over a 5-year period to the company. You know, it's kind of like with Amazon. I love Amazon Prime, and I'm always sharing it with my friends. You know, I have Amazon packages coming pretty much every single day, it feels like. And it's something that I love and that I share with people. And I feel like if you love where you work, if you love a great restaurant that you're at, you should share that. And I think you should be rewarded for that. You know, it's like Amazon's never sent me a thank you for telling all my friends about Prime Day and subscribe and save and all these great features Amazon has. But EXP says, hey, AJ, good job for sharing EXP with other agents. Here's some revenue share, residual income. And it's changed my life. So my goal was to sponsor 25 agents in 5 years. So just 5 a year. That's not much, guys. And through our tiered sharing system, it should grow over a 3 to 5 year period. We've seen into an organization of 500 agents. For me, that was like my lights out, life changing, never have to work again type goal. And I'm happy to say just in 18 months, accomplished that goal, had sponsored 22 agents, and that turned into 500 June 2018, just 18 months after joining. And it's just been going crazy since. So just 2 years later, just under 2,300 agents today. So it's been a huge blessing, life changing. And now I'm so excited to grow with you, Justin, and you, Monique, and help you guys accomplish the same success and even more that I've had.
Absolutely. And what I love about this opportunity is I've always been a residual income guy and always understood the power of building a team, the power of leverage, and the power of being able to grow big. And, you know, Monique says it, and, you know, and I always use the term as well, but J. Paul Getty said, you know, would you rather make 100% of your own efforts or 1% of 100 man's efforts, right? And that's the power of building a team. And, you know, what I love about EXP is it gives both, you know, people both sides of an opportunity, because we know that not everybody wants to grow a big team. Not everybody wants to recruit, but yet EXP has a lot of amazing benefits, even for just an agent, you know, or a small team, or, you know, somebody that's just getting started, or somebody that's even been seasoned and around a long time, you know, where they don't have to come in and build a team, but they can come in and just do business here. AJ, can you touch on a little bit of, you know, for maybe the new person that's listening right now, or somebody that's, you know, considered EXP, but really, you know, hasn't taken that step before, you know, maybe they're like, you know what, that's great, AJ. It's awesome that you have 20-something 100 people on your team, but I don't want to do that, right? Can you touch on what EXP has to offer from, you know, even just a little bit? We can obviously send them more information, but just a little bit on how someone could move over to EXP and not have to build a big team, but could also just do business with EXP.
Yeah, definitely. So we really have five main pillars that I see of why an agent would want to join EXP. And it's surprising for me because I love the idea of residual income, as I've shared that some agents don't even come for the residual income part of it. And that's great too, because we're a real estate company that sells a lot of real estate. So the main reason an agent would come is our low split and cap. So an agent that comes over, they're going to be at 80-20 split until they cap at $16,000, which is much lower than a lot of companies, certainly not the cheapest. But when I came over from KW, right off the bat, I was saving some money. So I was like, well, that's pretty good. The second reason would be our technology. So we have all our agents, they get an amazing lead generation package through KV Core, SkySlope for ocean transaction management, and then of course our complete cloud-based office that just will blow your mind once you get in it and interact with it. Just it's the new way of doing business, right? We all know what Amazon's doing with retail. You know, Airbnb doesn't own any real estate, but they're valued way more than Hilton, hotels. Just crazy what's happening now, and that's what EXP is doing with the real estate industry. So second pillar, technology. Third pillar would be training. At this point, we have over 70 hours a week, typically, of live training being taught by some of the biggest producers in the industry. And that's live training, listing presentations, buyer presentations, lead generation, social media for agents, tracking your money for agents, all these different classes that people can take. So we have more live training than any other company that I've seen. So that'd be the third pillar. The fourth pillar, stock awards. So we're publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Our stock's doing fantastic. And every agent, just from selling their first house every year, they're going to get stock. From capping every year, they're going to get stock. If they happen to refer one of their friends into the company, they're going to get stock when that agent sells their first house. And there's a couple other ways where you can earn free stock, but then you can also buy our stock at a 10% discount using 5% of your commissions. So some companies that are franchises, you pay a franchise fee of maybe 5 or 6% to the international company at like a Remax or a KW, companies like that. Well, instead of sending that off to international, you get to send it to you, and that goes towards your retirement, and that's changing a lot of agents' lives in and of itself. And then the fifth pillar, revenue share, we already spoke on that. So a lot of great benefits. I find agents join for maybe one of the reasons, all of the reasons, or maybe a couple of the reasons. So depending on where you're at, I would again reach out, get more information, and be like, that pillar, the splits and cap, really spoke to me. I want to hear more about that, and go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. And right before I brought you guys in, I talked about that. It's so important who you align yourself with and who you partner with in this company, because once you make that decision, you're, I don't want to say stuck, but you're basically stuck, with that person. So it's so important you get into business with. And again, I've been approached by everybody locally about this opportunity. And right before I brought you guys in, I said that the only people that I would align myself with in this opportunity is with you and Monique. And I'm going to introduce Monique here in just a few moments. And again, that's not to say anything bad about anybody else, because there's a lot of great people in this company, but it's so important who you align yourself with. You got to feel comfortable, you got to feel confident, and you have to have a lot of the same values and principles. And what I love about you, AJ, and Monique, that I'm going to introduce here in just a few moments is, we have a lot of the same values and a lot of the same goals and a lot of the same things that we want to accomplish. And I'm super excited to be in business with you guys. And for those that are watching that are open and interested into the rev share opportunity, I don't mean to toot your horn, AJ, but you and your wife are, I think, in the top 20 in the whole company out of 36,000 agents.
Yep.
Doing really well. I think you guys were able to retire from the real estate side of things not too long ago, correct?
Yep. It's a game changer.
And where are you doing this video from right now, AJ?
So right now I'm in Puerto Rico. I can see the Caribbean Sea in my peripheral right now. So it's pretty cool.
And obviously EXP afforded you to be there, right?
Yep, and just spent a bunch of time, about 4 months in Michigan, where all our family is. So, it's afforded us that time, financial, and location freedom at this point. So it's a powerful platform to partner with.
Awesome. So guys, that's just a little bit of AJ's story, but Monique Carter is one of the most phenomenal people in real estate locally. And I remember the first time that, that I don't even know if I met you, Monique, the first time that I was introduced to you, because I was invited to a meeting, I believe at your office many, many years ago. And I just remember, how sharp you were and how professional you were. And I remember purposely grabbing your business card because I'm like, you know what? I need to connect with this lady at some point. And many, many years went by, and then our paths, finally crossed again. And I think, your story, Monique, and I want you to touch on it, and my story is very similar in a lot of ways because we're both brokers. We've both created success. We both had success, as brokers and in the industry within real estate. But when we really got to know each other, again, we found out that our visions, the things that we really want to accomplish and do in life really align. And, I just felt like this dynamic anointing and energy, when we came together. We always talked about doing something together. We even considered opening up our own brokerage together and doing our, some business, together in that way. And then, last year you said, you know what, Justin, I want to invite you, to talk to these guys about EXP. And I remember, being so turned off by EXP for so many years, wanting nothing to do with it. I had been, recruited by anybody and everybody. I had my own business. I'm like, no. And then, but something told me, I really felt like it was God that told me, just go to the meeting with Monique, hear what they have to say. And, I was excited, to learn that information. And then what was awesome was the gentleman at that meeting, when he said AJ's name and that he was, involved with AJ, that's what got me really excited and kind of things aligned. But for those of you that are watching right now, Monique Carter, if you don't already know who she is, she's one of the top real estate agents, brokers, real estate names here in the Metro Detroit area. She's been in the business over 20 years. She's created so much success. She's done so many amazing things. And, the reason why I'm aligning myself locally and coming alongside and partnering with Monique is because of the vision that we believe God has given us to help the industry, help agents, not just go out and build a big team, even though that's going to be available, not to just go out and build revenue share, but to really teach agents how to win. If you know me, my record, my background in this business, the success that I've been able to create in personal sales speaks for itself. Well, Monique has the same exact, she's done way more business than me over the years she's been in. And what we see ourselves as coming together and lining together to be able to help agents win at a high level. And so with that said, Monique, I'm super excited to partner with you and align with you. And I'd love for you to just share why EXP, talk about your background and really, what we're looking to accomplish together.
Absolutely. Can you hear me, Justin?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. First of all, thank you so very, very much for allowing me to be a part of the platform. I want to first give it up to Mr. AJ Maida. Thank you so much, sir, for your leadership, for your sacrifice. It took a lot for you to be, you and your wife, to be where you're at today. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, great vision, and you being diligent in your affairs and leading by example. And for that, I'm super, super grateful. It was great to already meet you over the phone, but then to meet you here in person, here being Michigan, and to meet you face to face, it was even more confirmation that you are a man of honor and a man of leadership and a man of purpose. And I so appreciate the opportunity to team up with you, with Justin. We're so very, very grateful for that. Congratulations also to you and your brand new baby as well. And so I just wanted to give it up to you, AJ. It's an honor and it's a privilege. Thank you so much. I want to give it also back to my dear friend. I consider him to be a hero in the marketplace. This is a gentleman that has gone through much trial and much tribulation and has been, by the grace of God, has turned things around and has dominated the marketplace. This is a gentleman that is being promoted, and it's not by his own ability, but by the grace of God and the favor of God on his life, because he stayed true to the business of real estate, true to his family, true to God. And so even greater things are coming to Justin. And Justin, when I had a chance to meet you, from the onset of meeting you, I saw a man of integrity and of honor, and one that was made and has given an assignment to change lives. And you have certainly done that. You've not just taken only the income that has come to you and has just splurged or just, took it and vacationed only with it, but you've put it back into the marketplace. You put it back into the lives of people. And for that, I honor you. And that's why I was so connected and drawn by you, was not only your great ability, because God knows you have an amazing ability to be able to build business, build teams, as well as to speak in lives of people and give them a sense of hope. And that was the very thing that drew me, because that's very much of who I am. So, sir, I honor you and I'm very grateful. And anyone that is listening, that is watching this today, I would implore you to team up with this gentleman. I'm telling you right now, if you've been straddling the fence, get off the fence, get on with your life, because he can change your life. And I'm so happy to be teamed up with Justin. A little bit about me. I'm Monique Carter, real estate broker. I've been in the business for 25 years, celebrating this year. I came with a corporate background in fast food chain, left corporate America. God had a greater assignment. It was real estate. And I've been able to, through the platform of radio and television, I have been able to reach people near and far and change their lives. I've been given an assignment as well to help to bring a whole nother level of real estate, bringing strategy and coming into this arena of EXP. As an agent coming into the marketplace, what I felt was lacking at that time was I felt that there was a lack of training. I had to come into the industry and I had to really, hit the grind in the marketplace. And there was a lot of times I fell on my face. A lot of times I didn't think I could make it in real estate, but I had a passion to change lives. And I put time and effort into schooling myself and getting designated and doing those things that needed to be done. I wasn't pushed by a broker to do any of those things. I had a passion to get it done and to be the best that I could possibly be. And I've sold thousands of homes. I've been very successful in the industry of real estate, but I know that there's so much more. And while I'm out in the marketplace, I see agents suffering. I see agents that are suffering, that don't have all of the skill sets, that don't have all of maybe the talents. They just don't know. But yet there's something special about you. There's a market for you. And if you only had the technology, the systems, the right people around you that could encourage you, that could help to be that accountability partner, you would thrive in this business. And so when I found out about EXP, I too, like Justin, it was very important to me that I teamed with synergy, that I teamed with individuals that had a drive, an absolute drive and a thirst to see lives change. And I found that with Justin Ford. And so now we have since met with AJ. We believe it's a perfect combination. We believe that we're a dream team. We believe that we can turn your life around and help you to live an amazing life. That is our desire. And we believe through EXP, it's going to give you options that you didn't have before. It's going to teach you ownership and help you to build legacy and help you to live a better life. And so I'm so excited about this partnership, this relationship. I'm excited, y'all, forgive me, but I can't help myself. I know we're getting ready to do something big here, and I'm here to tell you something. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. So listen, I would implore you again, team up with us, get with us. You've got questions, we got answers for you. So thank you so much, Justin. I'm going to give it back over to you, sir. I appreciate this opportunity, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Monique. And guys, now you can see why I've chosen to partner up with Monique and with AJ. Guys, we're getting ready to do something that this company hasn't seen before. And, we're ready to go out and win. And we're super excited to be able to align with people who want to win. If you want to win, right? If you want to plug in and learn from the success that we've been able to create within this industry, And you know what? Reach out to us. We want to help you win, whether it's to sell homes and build a great real estate business, or to go out and build an international business with EXP and grow your revenue share like AJ has. And what's awesome about this company is there are many options, right? There's many options, there's many avenues, there's many opportunities within this with this company. And what's amazing is, you know, for myself, I've had so many people want to come work for me, but because of how I've structured my company, you know, it doesn't fit, right? Other agents that might want to align, I've kept it very small. I've kept it, you know, no cap, you know, more of like a team concept. And, you know, I believe that EXP is going to give me the opportunity and to really reach out and work with people who might not have maybe come to work with me under my umbrella because it didn't make financial sense. Same thing with you, Monique. I know you're very, you know, very particular on who you allow to work with you, just because of, you know what, when you allow people to come into your brokerage, you carry the responsibility and you carry that liability, and you just don't want to let anybody in the fold, right? But with this opportunity, not only can we partner with people locally, but nationally and now internationally. And so that's a phenomenal opportunity where we can come alongside of people, whether you're a single agent, you're brand new, you've been in the business, you're struggling, you want to be connected to the right people, you want to learn how to win, you want to be plugged into to agents, you know, brokers like myself, like Monique, like AJ, who have done it, who are doing it, and who have the success track record to win. We want to help you win. If you're a team and you're struggling at your current brokerage, but you want to have a greater opportunity to expand your team and grow and tap into, you know, things on a greater level, you know what? Partner with us. Reach out to us. If you are a broker like myself, some people like, Justin, why are you moving your brokerage? You've done extremely well. Why are you moving your brokerage into EXP? Why? Because I'm limited at what I can do, right? I want to tap into the freedom that AJ is experiencing, right? I want to be able to help other people win. I've been able to win. I want to help other people win and be able to create that same success and that same freedom that's available through EXP. I had a vision. My goal was to go national. And then when I realized all the headaches and hassles that come along with having a big company, having overhead, having people on staff, I'm like, you know what? That's not what I want. But what I want to do is I do want to build, I do want to grow. With EXP, I can do that and have their training, have their systems, and have their processes in place. And so I'm excited because, guys, if you're local, me and Monique, we're coming together. We're teaming up. We're creating a partnership to help you win. And so if you want to win, reach out to us. We want to help you win. If you want to grow your business, if you want to take your business to the next level, maybe you don't need to, you know, be on a team. Maybe you got your own team. Again, maybe you got your own brokerage. Reach out to us. We want to help you win. And AJ, even though you're in Puerto Rico, are you available to help those that are watching right now win?
All the time, man. This is what I do. This is my passion. It is exciting. I mean, we're traveling for it. We're doing Zooms for it. We're doing phone calls. It is all hands on deck. And it's not just me. It's the rest of our partners too that aren't even on this call that are, you know, also in the top 20 of the company. So it's we win together. We run together. It's truly the best opportunity that I've ever seen for real estate agents.
Yep. And if you're stubborn like me and it took you a long time to see this opportunity, but now you see it, guys, it's never too late. Like AJ said, we're just getting started. I'm so excited to, you know, help take EXP international. I'm already talking to people in South Africa, already reaching out to people in the UK, because this opportunity is like no other. And I believe that if you're watching this right now and you've seen EXP before, maybe when you were in EXP before, but you were just aligned with the wrong people, now's the time, guys. And we're super excited about it. And again, we're just getting started. And I believe we're going to bring something different to the marketplace through EXP than has been seen before. Monique and I are excited. AJ's excited. We're excited to really help you win. And so any final words, Monique?
No, I just want to say again, thank you so very, very much. We're doing this thing big. We're in a shift right now. We know that we're in very, very uncertain times right now. It's a different day today, and we need to really start to, you know, reset and regroup and revisit what's happening in our business. And we need to start looking at some changes. There's a dream team here We're here to help you. We're here to change your life. We're here to change the entire trajectory of what's going on in your life. You don't have to stay there anymore, silent suffering and not being able to close deals and not having enough lead generation, not having enough support, right? We need support now. It's a changing marketplace. And I'm here to tell you right now, we have plugged in not only to one of the greatest real estate models, I believe, on this side of heaven, but I'm here to tell you something. We have connected with some major players, and I call them the giants in the real estate marketplace. So I'm excited. We're looking forward to working with you. We're here for you. Again, if you've got questions, we've got answers. So I'll give it back to you, Justin. Thanks so much. Thank you, AJ.
Awesome. AJ, final words.
I would just say, you know, we talked about a lot of different things on this call, but if you really haven't seen the complete presentation on EXP, invest in yourself. Take a few minutes. It doesn't take long to watch the whole thing, but actually sit down and watch it. And if you know Monique, reach out to her. If you know Justin, reach out to him and say, hey, I want to see that video that AJ was talking about. And just take the time to really, no distractions, just watch it on your computer. It's highly visual, so you want to see it on a bigger screen, not just your phone. And know whether it's for you or if it's not. Either one's obviously okay, but you got to know what it's really all about. And we didn't even scratch the surface on this call of everything that EXP has to offer. So just take the time to invest in yourself and watch the webinar.
Awesome. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Monique. I'm super excited and honored to be partnered with you guys through this absolutely incredible opportunity. And guys, I'm so excited to go out and win together. And again, if you're watching this right now, feel free to reach out to us, even if you've seen it before, even if you've talked to somebody else before. Again, who you align with matters. I can tell you right now, we're going to go out and win and take the land because it is the time for the Giants. So God bless you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much.